Hello, hello. Hashtag Health Wealth Life, day 209. Welcome, welcome. Quick one today, Friday night thought. This is a bit of mental strength conditioning. Mental strength conditioning. So, as I am potentially your physical and mental strength coach, here's a bit of mental training for a Friday night. Think about this. So we're going to talk very quickly about fear. I had a really good example of something today, and then I put it together with a few other things I know around fear. So, Number one, fear is mismanaged imagination. Fear is mismanaged imagination. Eva, how are you? Long time no see. Hope you're well. Mayrose, good to see you. Get ready for your trip. Sounds amazing, actually. So fear is mismanaged imagination. Now, we'll come to a point of, if there's a snarling dog in front of you, that's a real fear, yeah? But we can make it worse than what it actually turns out. The dog might be scared, might growl, it might run off itself. Yeah, so we could, brain goes far ahead, think it's going to bite us, we die of rabies, so on. Yeah, so it could be mismanaged imagination in a lot of the sense. So we'll come to that in a minute. So the other thing is, that's the first thing to think about. Number one, if you're fearing something, are you just mismanaging your imagination? Are you allowing your imagination to run off in a negative direction? Can you slow that down, bring it to a stop, actually come to a stop, and then reverse it and take it another direction and take it into maybe a positive direction? So fear is mismanaged imagination a lot of the time, Now, what does fear stand for? This is the other one for you. Fear actually stands for this. False evidence appearing real. It's a little acronym for fear. So fear, number two, think about it, false evidence appearing real. So again, is it mismanaged imagination? False evidence appearing real. And can we get carried away in the wrong direction in the sense that it's not good for us, it's worse for us, it's actually going to attract negative emotion and negative feeling, which is what it's all about, really. It's what we're always going for. We're always going for the feeling, whatever it is, whether it's food, drugs, sex, whatever it is. It's always for a feeling. Is it taking us to a bad feeling? Why not have a good feeling? Let's try and figure out a positive way of doing things. So, bring this all together very quickly. Step number three is action takes you out of doubt, and doubt will take you out of action. So how do we overcome our fear? Action. So as an example, you want to start a business. I've got a friend who has a healthy cookie business, protein cookie business, and we've had a few conversations of how he can scale it, a few different ways. And I was listening to a business coach the other day and come up with a great idea about searching out all the people in the industry, same industry, and all the people in similar industry. So an example was he coached, the business coach coached someone around who had their own made bespoke bikes. And they came up and they said, I can't get the banks to back me, I'm too small, and I can't get a factory to take me on because they want to do too big a run and they can't take it. Similar for my friend, it is similar position, different product. So anyway, what he did, following this advice, he looked at all the people in the industry, all the people in neighboring industries, kind of had the same offering as such. So what he was looking for, what he ended up finding, in fact, was in the motorbike example, he found a lawnmower factory that was only using a fraction of their factory time and their production time. So he partnered with them. They ended up making a $10 million business in the first 12 months and so on, and the rest of the story. So my friend who wants to scale his protein cookie business, potentially he needs to find someone who has a production line of food that he could actually tag onto, that they're only using half the day. It might not be in England, might not be in Europe. The bike example, he was in China, he found someone in Malaysia. So it could be anywhere. And nowadays with the internet, we can do anything, right? So point being, action takes us out of doubt. So if we're there and we're thinking, I can't scale my business, who am I going to talk to? We actually need to take some action. So we need to pick up the internet right now. I was going to say Yellow Pages, show my age there. So we get on the internet, have a quick look. We can easily do a search, put a little fact sheet together of all the people in the industry, bit of research and development, and then start making calls. Now, we'll have a bit of fear around that, which is maybe mismanaged imagination. They're going to say no, it's going to be turned down, it might get turned down 100 times. Airbnb, 99 investors in a row said no. 100th investor said yes. Look at them now. Airbnb. Look at that story if you haven't seen it. It's amazing. So don't allow your mismanagement of your imagination to turn into fear, because it is false evidence appearing real. And how do we break through all of this? Action. Action takes us out of doubt. And if we allow doubt to take hold, it will take us out of action. They go hand in hand. Action out of doubt. So if you're feeling fearful, you need to think of something practical, physical that you can do. It's one step, maybe just a baby step. Take that step, and then that will help you come out of the fear and get to the result, get to the goal, get to the destination that you want. That's it. Have that little thought around fear. Can you have a breakthrough? If you do, let me know. Press that share button. Let's get the message out. Let's have a conversation. Any questions, any thoughts around this, let me know. I'll be happy to talk more about this. I think it's a fascinating subject. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, and give me a quick summary in the comment box. Just type a quick summary of what you got out of this video. It's only a few minutes long. All right, that's it. Remember, happy is a skill that you can learn, and understanding what fear actually is, and that it is mismanaged imagination, is a better way to bring out your personal best. Adele and Brett, how are you? I think you're both over in the States. Anyway, happy days wherever you are and whatever time it is. And let's get some health wealth. Press that share button. Sharing is caring, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of the day.